Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to our English news program, coming to you from Canal, Algérie, to the headlines. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, and his French counterpart signed the Algiers Declaration for renewed partnership between the two countries and supervised the signing ceremony of agreements in many fields. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, emphasizes that Algeria is one of the most powerful countries in Africa that is always protecting the interests of the continent in a press conference with his French counterpart, Emmanuel Macron. The President of the Republic, Supreme Chief of the Armed Forces, Minister of National Defense, chairs Sunday a meeting of the Council of Ministers with presentations in many fields. Algeria ranks first in the general ranking of the International Military Competition Airborne Section 2022 with a national formation that displayed high professionalism, reflecting the high preparation and the quality training. Internationally, the beginning of the works of Tokyo International Conference on African Development in Tunis, the Tunisian capital, with the participation of the Sahrawi President Brahim Ghali in a step towards achieving a sustainable and comprehensive development in Africa. Good evening, those were the headlines. First in our news, the President of the Republic, Supreme Chief of the Armed Forces, Minister of National Defense, Abdelmajid Tebboune, chairs today the Council of Ministers meeting with presentations on the preparation of the new academic year 2022-2023, the last forest fires and the measures taken to confront them, harvest season, as well as an organic draft law on the media and other bills, including on audiovisual activity and reunification in order to promote the national unity. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has signed with his French counterpart, Emmanuel Macron, Algiers Declaration for a renewed partnership. The signing ceremony has taken place in the VIP lounge in Algiers International Airport, Hawari Boumediene, in the presence of delegations of both countries.
والآن التوقيع على إعلان الجزائر من أجل شراكة متجددة بين الجزائر وفرنسا. الموقعون عن الجانب الجزائري السيد عبدالمجيد تبون رئيس الجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية. عن الجانب الفرنسي السيد إيمانويل ماكرون رئيس الجمهورية الفرنسية.
The signing of Algiers Declaration for a renewed partnership between the two countries came after the signing of 4 bilateral cooperation agreements. A scientific cooperation agreement has been signed between the Institute of Pasteur of Algeria and the Institut Pasteur. A cooperation agreement in the field of scientific research and technology was signed. Similarly, a declaration of intent in the field of sports was also signed, as well as an enhanced partnership agreement in the field of higher education and scientific research.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مراسم التوقيع على الاتفاقيات بين الجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية والجمهورية الفرنسية. أولاً، اتفاق تعاون علمي بين معهد باستور بالجزائر ومعهد باستور. الموقعون عن الجانب الجزائري الأستاذ فوزي درار المدير العام لمعهد باستور الجزائر. عن الجانب الفرنسي الأستاذ ستيوارت كول المدير العام لمعهد باستور. ثانياً، اتفاق تعاون بين المديرية العامة للبحث العلمي والتطوير التكنولوجي لوزارة التعليم العالي والبحث العلمي للجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية والمركز الوطني للبحث العلمي للجمهورية الفرنسية. الموقعون عن الجانب الجزائري الأستاذ محمد بوهيشة المدير العام للبحث العلمي والتطوير التكنولوجي. عن الجانب الفرنسي الأستاذ أنطوان بيتي الرئيس المدير العام للمركز الوطني للبحث العلمي. ثالثا، إعلان نوايا بين وزارة الشباب والرياضة للجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية ووزارة الرياضة والألعاب الأولمبية لذوي الإعاقة للجمهورية الفرنسية. الموقعون عن الجانب الجزائري وزير الشباب والرياضة للجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية السيد عبد الرزاق سبقاق. عن الجانب الفرنسي وزيرة الرياضة والألعاب الأولمبية لذوي الإعاقة للجمهورية الفرنسية السيدة أميلي أوديا كاستيرا. رابعا، اتفاق بين حكومة الجمهورية الجزائرية الديمقراطية الشعبية وحكومة الجمهورية الفرنسية المتضمن إقامة شراكة معززة جزائرية فرنسية في مجال التعليم العالي والبحث العلمي. الموقعون عن الجانب الجزائري السيد رمضان العمامرة وزير الشؤون الخارجية والجالية الوطنية بالخارج. عن الجانب الفرنسي السيدة كاترين كولونا وزيرة أوروبا والشؤون الخارجية.
At the end of the signing of Algiers declaration between Algeria and France, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, and his French counterpart hosted a joint press conference during which the President of the Republic described the official visit of the French President as excellent, necessary, and useful for the relation between the two countries. The French President thanked all the parties involved in the declaration that he considers a way to lay the foundations for a new bilateral cooperation through many aspects, including memory, economy, technology, energy, and other new projects dedicated for the youth. Among other topics, stressing the need for mobilization on both sides to join the act to the word. The French President has also stated that issues of security and movement of people between the two countries were discussed during the visit and talked about the importance of the high-level security meeting that took place with security departments of both countries. The French President has also described the relations with Algeria as special and friendly, stressing on the importance of the dialogue that has always existed between the two countries. Let's listen.
Cette visite excellente, nécessaire et utile pour la relation entre nos deux pays. Je pense, de mon point de vue, que c'est une réussite, c'est une visite très réussie qui a remis beaucoup de choses à leur place et qui a permis un rapprochement qui n'aurait pas été possible si il n'y avait pas la personnalité même du président Macron. Et je le remercie de cette visite.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Merci beaucoup. Je tiens à remercier nos ministres et l'ensemble des équipes qui ont permis, en effet, durant ces 2 derniers jours, de travailler à cette déclaration d'Alger pour ouvrir un nouveau partenariat. Et je veux ici remercier l'ensemble de vos ministres présents et remercier les ministres parlementaires et l'ensemble de la délégation qui m'accompagne, dont vous m'avez dit vous-même, Monsieur le Président, à quel point vous aviez apprécié la qualité et la diversité. Nous avons pour la première fois de notre histoire hier tenu une réunion avec les chefs d'état-major des armées et directeurs compétents sur les questions de sécurité et les questions militaires qui étaient, je crois, extrêmement importantes pour nos deux pays, notre coopération à la fois régionale et mondiale. Nous avons aussi décidé sur le plan économique, sur le plan de la technologie, de l'innovation, de l'énergie, de la culture, du sport et de tant d'autres sujets, de bâtir là aussi ce nouveau partenariat pour la jeunesse.
Answering journalists, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, indicated that the commission of historians that will be set up in the coming days between Algeria and France will have to deal with the question related to memory from a historical and not political angle.
Nous sommes mis d'accord pour la mise en place de cette commission d'historiens presque dépolitisés pour traiter la mémoire sous l'angle de l'histoire, pas sous l'angle de la politique. Je pense que la commission pourrait être installée dans les 15 ou 20 jours qui suivent, de part et d'autre. Le temps qui leur est imparti, nous avons parlé avec le président Macron d'une année, ça peut être un mois peut-être s'ils terminent leur travail avant, ou s'ils prennent encore un peu plus de temps, tant mieux, parce que les bonnes choses prennent du temps.
In response to a question on the bilateral cooperation, the French president assured that the prospects for cooperation between Algeria and France are broad, especially after this visit, and that the relation led and is still leading to more development in the economic sector. He mentioned the decision of the two presidents to move even forward by working jointly on researches, energy, industry, new technology, and many other sectors that would be a renewal and reinforcement of the economic relations. The President of the Republic recalled that for the first time, a high-level security meeting was held between the two countries on Algerian soil, proof of strong will to strengthen bilateral relations.
La relation est forte sur le plan économique. Je pense que nous avons, au cœur de ce pacte et de ce partenariat, je crois beaucoup de choses d'un renouvellement profond et d'un renforcement de la relation économique. Et je pense que c'est une chance pour nos deux pays. Et les échanges que j'ai eus hier avec les entrepreneurs l'ont bien montré. C'est une chance pour la France, pour sa diaspora, et c'est une chance pour l'Algérie, sa jeunesse, ses entrepreneurs, et aussi pour nos capacités à, ensemble, travailler sur des marchés d'avenir, comme le marché africain, où je pense qu'on peut là aussi beaucoup faire ensemble. Donc ça va au-delà de la simple relation bilatérale.
The President of the Republic confirmed that Algeria and France cooperation will also work for the benefit of Africa. The President of the Republic affirmed that Algeria, with its capacity, is considered as one of the most powerful countries in the African continent and will always defend the interests of the continent.
Avec le président Macron, s'il le permet, j'ajouterai autre chose, c'est que nous nous sommes entendus sur l'avenir qui nous concerne tous les deux. La France, en tant que première puissance européenne, membre du Conseil de sécurité, très influente, et l'Algérie, l'une des premières puissances africaines. Nous allons agir ensemble dans beaucoup de domaines, en dehors de l'Algérie et de la France, dans l'intérêt de l'Afrique, que nous défendons toujours, défendons les intérêts de l'Afrique. La France est assez proche de l'Afrique aussi. Je pense que ce rapprochement va nous permettre d'aller très très loin. Et vous aurez noté, en tout cas la presse algérienne l'a noté, c'est la première fois depuis l'indépendance de l'Algérie qu'une réunion s'est faite avec la présence des deux présidents et tous les services de sécurité concernés, y compris l'armée, des deux côtés. C'est une première, ça augure d'une action commune dans l'intérêt de notre environnement géopolitique.
The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, held one-on-one talks with his French counterpart, Emmanuel Macron, in the VIP lounge of Algiers International Airport, Houari Boumediene. The President of the French Republic has finished his 3 days visit to Algeria. He was greeted upon his departure at the Houari Boumediene International Airport of Algiers by the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune. attempts of the two countries, the President of the Republic and his French counterpart reviewed detachments of the National People's Army that have saluted them. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has later greeted the members of the delegation that has accompanied the French President. The French President has done the same with executives of the state that came to greet him in their turn at the end of his visit. Earlier, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has welcomed the French President at the Houari Boumediene International Airport upon his return from Oran province. The French President attended the Sport Palace Hammou Boutleilis in Medina Jdida, a show animated by young artists during which he had the opportunity to exchange presents with young elite athletes on site. He also attended a ceremony in honor of the medal-winning athletes of the last Mediterranean Games of Iran. The French President began his visit in Iran at the level of the Basilica of Santa Cruz, overlooking the city, where he attended a presentation about the site. He was accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the National Community Abroad, Ramtan Al-Amamra, and local authorities. At downtown Iran, the French President visited the boutique Disco Maghreb, a label of 80s and 90s rhyme music, which became famous on the world stage after release of the recent eponymous music video of the international star DJ Snake. The French President was received and greeted in the city of Iran by a crowd chanting the famous slogan 1, 2, 3, Viva l'Algérie. The Chief of Staff of the National People's Army, Saeed Shengriha, supervised on Saturday at the sport complex in the 1st Military Region the closing ceremony of the International Airborne Competition 2022, which Algeria hosted from 15th August to 27th of August. This ceremony was attended by members of the government as well as heads of the military sports delegations of the participating countries and their ambassadors. In his speech, the General of the Army stressed that Algeria's organization of the International Airborne Military Competition 2022 is a conclusive evidence of its firm commitment and strong determination to support every work that aspires to promote military sports, because sharing experiences between the armies is one of the benefits of a successful cooperation. The General of the Army expressed his hope that Algeria will be at the level of aspirations of sport delegations of the participating countries. He also conveyed the congratulations of the President of the Republic to the winners in this competition and a friendship and respect message from all the employees of the National People's Army to their counterparts, the friend armies. Algeria claimed the first place in the general ranking of the International Military Airborne Competition 2022, which concluded on Saturday in the regional complex of military sports in the 1st Military Region in Blida province. The competition started its activities on 15th of August. It took place in a tight organizational conditions in a highly competitive atmosphere, during which the national squad carried out all stages with high professionalism, reflecting the high level of preparation and the quality of training. Internationally, Tunisia has recalled today its ambassador to Rabat, a measure taken to protest against the Moroccan decision the day before to recall its ambassador to Tunisia after the welcoming of the president of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, Brahim Ghali, to Tunis, who takes part in the works of the Tokyo International Conference on African Development. The measure taken by Rabat to recall its ambassador in Tunis was denounced by Tunisia, that recalls its complete neutrality in the respect of international legitimacy. The Sahrawi Minister of Foreign Affairs also denounced this action by Morocco, stating that the Moroccan occupation regime aimed through its practices to execute subversive foreign agendas targeting the peace and stability of the region, also indicating that it sought to undermine cohesion and unity of the countries and peoples of the African Union. That English news program. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.